Awaken the power within you. Within every person lies an extraordinary power, a version of themselves that is stronger, wiser, more loving, and more capable than they have ever dared to imagine. This version does not need to be created. It already exists. It simply needs to be awakened. 1. Your life is shaped by the decisions you make. Every moment of your life, you are making decisions. Some are loud and obvious, others are quiet, even unnoticed. But together, they form the fabric of your existence. You are not the product of your circumstances. You are the result of your choices. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can always control what you do next. And in that decision lies your greatest power. Real transformation begins when you no longer wait for something to change, but decide that you will change. That shift, though invisible, changes everything. 2. Your beliefs determine your destiny. People don't act based on truth. They act based on what they believe to be true. Your beliefs are like invisible scripts you've memorized, some empowering, some limiting. The problem is that many of these beliefs were never consciously chosen. They came from childhood, trauma, culture, or failure. If you believe you're not enough, you will sabotage success. If you believe you don't deserve love, you will push it away. But the good news is, beliefs can be rewritten. You can decide to see yourself differently. You can choose to believe that you are worthy, resilient, and more powerful than any past version of yourself. When you change your beliefs, you change your identity, and your identity dictates your actions. That's how destinies are born. 3. Emotions are messengers, not masters. Every decision you make, every risk you avoid or take, every goal you pursue is driven by emotion. We act not because of logic, but because of how we feel. That's why learning to master your emotions is not optional, it's essential. Emotions are not your enemies, they are signals. Fear may be reminding you to prepare. Anger may be telling you that a value has been crossed. Sadness may be inviting you to reflect. Instead of reacting blindly, learn to listen. When you understand your emotions, you regain control, and you can amplify that control through physical movement. Stand tall, breathe deeply, move your body with intention. Your posture, breath, and motion can instantly change your emotional state. You don't need to wait to feel ready. You can act your way into feeling. 4. Take command of your physiology. Your body is not just a machine, it's your emotional anchor, your source of energy, your tool for momentum. Without strong physical energy, even the best intentions can fall flat. Health is the fuel for every part of your life. Prioritize your body. Move it daily. Hydrate deeply. Nourish it with food that heals rather than harms. Rest with intention. Take care of your body not for appearances, but for power, so you can live, love, serve, and lead at your highest level. When your body thrives, your mind sharpens. When your body weakens, your confidence fades. Treat your body as your foundation for greatness. 5. Change your language, change your life. The way you speak to yourself matters more than anything others ever say. Language shapes meaning, and meaning shapes emotion. Say, I'm brokenness, and you shrink. Say, I'm rebuilding, and you rise. One word can change your state of mind. Swap out disempowering phrases for empowering ones. Don't say, I failed. Say, I learned. Don't say, I'm exhausted. So say, I need to recharge. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love, with strength, hope, and compassion. Words are your daily programming language. Use them wisely, and they will rewire your experience. 6. Ask better questions. Your brain is always looking for answers. The only question is, what are you asking it? Ask, why does this always happen to me? And you'll find pain. Ask, what is life trying to teach me right now? And you'll find growth. The quality of your life depends on the quality of your questions. Here are questions to ask every day. What am I grateful for? What am I proud of? What am I excited about? What can I do today to grow just a little more? Ask questions that bring you to life, not ones that reinforce fear. 7. Clarify your values. You can't live a fulfilling life unless you know what truly matters to you. Your values are your inner compass, the guideposts for what's right, meaningful, and worth fighting for. Some people value peace above all. Others value growth, love, adventure, honesty. But when you live out of sync with your core values, you feel lost, even if you're achieving. Take time to define what you stand for. Then look at your actions. Are they aligned? If not, realign. A life lived in integrity with your values is a life of quiet confidence and deep satisfaction. 8. Rewrite your inner rules. Your brain runs on rules. What needs to happen for you to feel successful, loved, or worthy? But many of these rules are unreasonable and self-defeating. Some people feel they can only be happy if everything goes perfectly. Others think they can only feel proud if they hit massive goals. But you can decide right now to change those rules, make it easier to win. You might say, I feel proud every time I show up, or I feel loved when I give love freely. You don't need to lower your standards. Just create rules that serve your happiness, not sabotage it. 9. Build a healthy relationship with money. Money is neither good nor bad. It is simply a tool, a powerful one. It gives you options, freedom, and the ability to help others. But if you don't learn how to manage it, it will manage you. Take control of your finances. Save consistently. Invest wisely. Learn how money grows. Spend intentionally. But never confuse money with meaning. Your self-worth is not your net worth. True wealth is the ability to live with purpose, freedom, and peace of mind. A financially stable life frees up mental space to focus on what matters most. 10. Begin the transformation today. You don't need to wait until next year. You don't need to wait until you're ready. You don't need to wait for rock bottom, a new job, or someone else to believe in you. The life you want begins with a single step, a decision to become the person you were always meant to be. Start where you are. Take one action today. Change a belief, shift a thought, speak differently, move your body. Ask a better question. Do it again tomorrow, then again the next day. Progress is built in small steps, stacked with consistency. And when you stumble, don't retreat, rise quicker. Trust your strength, trust your process. There is someone inside you, strong, kind, wise, relentless, who is ready to take over. Someone who's waited long enough. Awaken that version of yourself. Let the world finally see the power you've carried all along.